Good morning and welcome to Yoga Flow with Megan. This morning we'll do a quick sequence to warm up our muscles and prepare our mind for the day ahead. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position so you can sit down with your legs crossed or straight out in front of you. And you can do this sequence on a yoga mat, rug, carpeted floor, or even on a towel, whatever works for you. When you are comfortable, you're going to place your hands on top of the knees, palms facing the ceiling, lengthening and straightening the spine, relaxing the shoulders, opening the chest, gently lifting the chin, closing the eyes, relaxing the jaw, centering yourself on the mat and in this space. And just taking this time to focus on the breath. Staying in this present moment. Begin to deepen the breath, inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3. Feeling the breath move throughout the entire body. And releasing your chin to your chest, begin to roll the head. Other side. And begin to roll the shoulders. And exhale, releasing shoulders down and just gently circling the wrists. And placing hands on top of the knees, we're going to inhale as we lift the chest up, lifting the shoulders. Exhale, closing the shoulder blades, lowering down. And inhale, lifting up the chest, lifting the shoulders. Exhale, closing the shoulder blades, lowering down. And just continue moving in a circular motion. And exhale, releasing shoulders down. We're going to inhale as we lift the arms up, interlacing the fingers, bringing the palms to face the ceiling. Relaxing the shoulders. Inhale as you lift the chest up, and exhale, slowly leaning to your right. Inhale back to center, relaxing the shoulders, lifting the chest. Exhale, leaning to your left. Inhale back to center and exhale, releasing your hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lifting and opening the chest, and exhale, slowly leaning forward.
Lowering the head, no tension on the neck. And keeping your head where it is, but releasing your arms out in front of you, above the head, crawling your fingers as far as they'll go onto the fingertips, creating space in the spine here. Nice deep breath. Inhale, slowly lifting up the chest.
And we're going to exhale, placing hands behind you onto the fingertips, opening up the chest here, closing the eyes, taking deep breaths. Releasing back to center. We're going to inhale the arms up, this time placing hands in prayer. And exhale, bringing hands to chest, hands to heart center, closing the eyes. Feeling grateful to be alive on this day. And visualizing our day filled with joy and happiness. Releasing our hands down, we're going to move into tabletop position. So our knees and our feet are hip distance apart. Your toes can be tucked or flat. Your wrists are directly under the shoulders, fingers slightly spread, gripping the mat with your finger pads. We're going to inhale as we open the chest, looking up, curving the back to the mat, and exhale, bringing chin to chest, curving the back to the ceiling. Inhale, opening the chest, looking up, and exhale, chin to chest, curving the back to the ceiling. And just continue moving to the breath. This stretch is so important to do in the morning. It really warms up the spine and the back, preventing any injuries or aches and pains during the day. And exhale, returning to tabletop. Inhale the right arm up, opening the chest, looking up at the right fingertips, and exhale, releasing the right hands behind the left wrist, lowering the right shoulder to the mat, right ear to the mat. Nice deep breath. Keeping the left hand where it is or placing it on the lower back. Releasing the left hand down, inhale the right arm up, exhale, tabletop. Inhale, left arm up, opening the chest, looking up at the left fingertips, and exhale, releasing the left hand behind the right wrist, left shoulder to the mat, left ear to the mat. Keeping the right hand where it is or placing it on the lower back. Releasing the right hand down. Inhale, left arm up, exhale, tabletop. Walking your palms forward, lowering the chest down, placing the forehead to the mat. Keeping the arms straight, crawling your fingers as far as they'll go, lifting up to the fingertips. Another really great stretch for the spine, puppy pose. And walking palms back to tabletop. And just checking that knees and feet are hip distance apart. Your toes are tucked now. Fingers are gripping the mat. We're going to inhale as we lift the hips up, pushing back on the heels, bringing the head between the elbows for downward dog. And arms are straight, back is flat, but feel free to keep your knees bent here. And just start to pedal the feet. Warming up the legs. And we're going to slowly walk the feet to the top of the mat. Try to keep the head low. Placing your feet hip distance apart and parallel, knees are bent, head is hanging. And placing your hands on your elbows as you just gently rock from side to side. Just letting that head hang, no tension on the neck. Releasing hands to the sides of the feet. Next inhale, slowly lifting to standing position. We're going to inhale as we slowly lift up the chest, lifting the arms up to prayer above the head. Exhale, bringing hands to chest. And just relaxing the shoulders, the face. Closing the eyes. Going back to the breath. Staying present in this moment. Inhale as you lift the arms up, interlacing the fingers, bringing the palms to face the ceiling. Relaxing the shoulders. And inhale as you lift the chest up. Exhale, slowly leaning to your right. Keeping the arms straight, chest open. Inhale back to center, relaxing the shoulders, lifting the chest. And exhale, leaning to your left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, releasing your arms down. And just rolling head, shoulders. And then we're going to step our feet out wide. We can open up the arms here, so we're going to line up the wrists with the ankles. Keeping the feet parallel to the top and bottom of the mat, placing hands behind the back. Inhale as you lift and open the chest, and exhale, slowly leaning forward, lowering the head, arms extended behind you. And just letting that head hang here, no tension on the neck. Releasing your hands down to the mat. Keeping them here or placing hands on your elbows as you sway from side to side. This is a really nice stretch for that lower back. Taking deep breaths. And now we're going to place our hands on the hips. As we inhale, slowly lifting the chest, keeping a curve in the lower back, returning to center. And we're going to heel toe our feet back together. So heel toes. And I'm going to return back to the top. Placing my feet hip distance apart and parallel, inhaling the arms up, hands in prayer. Exhale, opening the arms, lowering the chest, bending the knees. Placing hands at the sides of the feet. Knees are bent, head is hanging. Inhale as you straighten the legs, flattening the back. Hands can be on the shins or on the hips. Exhale, bending the knees, lowering the head. One more. Inhale, straightening the legs, flattening the back. And exhale, bending the knees, lowering the head. Practicing yoga every morning really helps with flexibility. And we're going to step the right foot back and lunge. Finding your balance here. We're going to step the left foot back, bringing the hips up high, back to downward dog. Inhale as you lift the heels up onto the toes. Exhale, releasing heels down. One more. Inhale, heels up. And exhale, heels down. Lowering the knees down to the mat, untucking the toes, and sitting back on your heels for child's pose. Forehead down to the mat. You can leave your arms extended, or you can place hands on the soles of your feet. I want a little bit of an arm stretch, so I'm going to leave my arms above the head. And you can also open up your knees here, getting comfortable, and just taking this time, enjoying the silence,
of the breath. And inhale, slowly lifting up the chest,
Sitting back on the heels and rolling head and shoulders. Doing any other stretch your body needs. Bringing our hands to prayer, we'll close this morning practice with Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you back on the mat again soon.